Okay, so hello and welcome back to the pump and dump of Jersey coins. Actually, no, this is not a pump and dump, this is just my spare coins that I got listed on eBay, so I just make a video of them while I'm listing them. And they consist of the same denominations as is used in the United Kingdom. There is some difference in that the £1 coin is probably no longer used because they did have a nickel brass coin, which they haven't issued since, they haven't produced any since I think it's 2006, and they haven't issued a bimetal £1 coin, but they have issued they continue to issue a £1 banknote from the 1910 series. So I would say that the £1 banknote and the UK bimetal £1 coin are the two that you're going to encounter. Now, these are the same specifications as UK coins, so you'd find UK coins in Jersey where they are circulating, just like Isle of Man and Guernsey, St Helena and Falkland Islands, but you can't use these coins in the United Kingdom, although you can get away with it because they have the same value, same dimensions, so people don't really care. Most people don't look at their coins. Okay, up until 1981 they had one new penny, so new penny, and in 1981 they changed it just to penny. And this 1971 has the coat of arms of Jersey, which is the same as England, because Jersey is a what do they call it, a crown or something, let me have a look, a crown dependency. Yeah, so UK has matters over defence and foreign affairs. Okay, as far as I know, it's not part of the EU, and it's not the same as the coat of arms of the UK, which has various coat of arms of Ireland, Scotland and England, and also different, like a unicorn. What the hell, you got a unicorn on a bloody coat of arms? Anyway, so this has a mintage of 4.5 million, and all of these coins I'm going to show you should be cost less than $10. So that is a coin. This one I'll probably put as a set, you know, because there's no point really selling it by itself. You only get a few dollars for it. Okay, the next coin we have is, so as you can see, name's Ballywicker Jersey. This one has the Lee Hock Tower, Coastal Defence, so you can find the information on that. And up until, what date was it? Gee, I think it's let me have a look. So we're talking about 1, 2 and 2 pence up until in 1992 they were bronze, and then from 1992 they were copper plated steel like the current UK coins, and also the copper nickel coins are changed to nickel plated steel 45 and 10 pence in 2012. So this one was minted in 2008, and current population is closer to 100,000. So 2008 had a mintage of 4.8 million, so it's quite a lot of coins. So this one probably only sell with a group. Okay, the 2 pence coin. So we have the bronze, looks like a nickel plate, copper plated steel. So, okay, back from dinner, I'm watching Chinese TV shows. So we have the 2 pence. So as you can see, in 1981 they slightly changed the design, and they took away new and just had pence, and they also shifted where the date was. And then in 1983 they changed the design. So the 1980 has a mintage of, if we can get the mouse over, 2 million. So this is quite a common coin, and all these coins have the effigy of the reigning monarch. So this is Queen Elizabeth II, the Aunt of Mackin, and basically this is still in circulation, so you should be able to get one if you go to the actual island itself. Okay, 1981, this one's uncirculated, had mintage of 50,000. So obviously the year before, in 1971, they issued enough coins because the population is small. So this one should probably cost, in uncirculated grade, about $10 to $20. 50,000 is actually quite a small mintage, and this one's probably almost uncirculated. See some scratches on the 8. Okay, and then we got the effigy. So still as mint last year, so never really circulated that well. Here we have the 2 pence from, if you look on the front of the coin, 1988. And 1988 is mintage of 3,750,000, so it's the highest minted for this design. That's from memory. And this one has the Le Hermitage of Saint Helier. So Hermitage is like a monastery for males, and it's obviously got a rock there, and basically looking on the rock, it's probably sedimentary rock, not a granite, but I don't know, it could be just the engraving. So that one, yeah, pretty common, so just a few dollars for that. Okay, then we have the 5 pence coin. So this is the demonetized version, and this replaced the 1 shilling coin, which Jersey never issued their own coin on, but they replaced it with the UK coins. They replaced with their own, and this is it. So, whoops, there was only 2 issues for this version: 1968 with 3.6 million, and 1980 with 800,000. So obviously this circulated for quite a long time, and it has the 3 coat of arms and the effigy again. And this coin probably costs about $5 to $10. So, but look on eBay for sold items. And here we have the smaller version. So in 1990 they reduced the size of the 5 pence coin from the about 24 millimeters is the big coin, and the smaller one's 18 millimeters, and the 18 millimeter is still in circulation, so it shouldn't be hard to actually pick up this coin. And this one is dated 1993, and it has the Seymour Tower. So 1993 at a mintage of 2 million, and that's probably yeah, it's a high mintage, but really they didn't issue any more until I think 1998, so it was enough for circulation. So that's only just a few dollars. Okay, then I have 10 pence coins. So I have 4 of them. They're all the same date, so 1992, and the 1992 is the first year of issue of this 10 pence coin, and it's a reduced size. So they reduced it from the large coin, so I just use the Australian 20 cent coin. So that's the original size of 10 pence, and they reduce it to the smaller one that is currently in circulation. So that means they reduced it from 28.5 millimeters to 24.5. And the last mintage of Jersey coins was 2016, so they haven't minted any coins for at least 9 years, which is not unusual considering coinage is, and banknotes are dying out for electronic payments, in which you do pay a fee to a bank. So it's really good that you pay electronic payments for banking, because they earn a lot more of your money. This one had a mintage of 9 million. So for Jersey coins, it's actually quite a very common coin, and it has a Foldut Dolmen Saint Martin. So it looks like a type of, what do they call it? So it's like a burial ground, a megalithic structure. So before, during the Stone Age, it's a dolmen, and it is a tumulus. So the tumulus is just a man-made structure over top of it, and that, I think it's about 6,000 years old. So 6,000 years ago, well, 4,000 BCE, Sumerians and Egyptians are a lot more advanced in their structures, or do you building mud brick pyramids and all that stuff. Okay, then we have the 20 pence, so, and 50 pence. So these are all 7-sided coin, and there are two versions of the 50 pence, the large and the small version. So they changed the size of the 50 pence coin in 1997, and this is the 20 pence, first issued in 1982 along with the UK one, same size as the current UK coin at 21.4 millimeters, and it has Lighthouse of La Corbière. Yes, and all the names of these places are French, or probably just Norman, which is the language of Jersey, so Jersey Norman, although English has supplanted it. And we have the effigy equivalent to the second, so this is the current one that's still on the coins, and it's in rank broadly. So 98 we had a mintage of 900,000, 2009 we had a mintage of 1.5 million. So not the 7 million of that 10 pence, but still it is enough for the collector's market. But it's also enough that it's getting a bit harder to get in higher grades. So that is those two coins. If you want to know Australia, these are roughly equivalent to 40 Australian cents. Okay, the first 50 pence coin they issued in 1969, and that's this one. So as you can see, all the coins in 1968 to 71 just have the coat of arms. This had a mintage of 480,000. 1980 had a mintage of 100,000, and in this condition about $5 to $10. So seems like a lot of them were kept as keepsakes. If you got one of these in the United Kingdom, you probably would have kept it anyway, because it's a strange coin to get, but you could still spend it. And then in 1983, yeah, they changed it to this design, although there is a larger version of it. And this one is the 1997, so the only year they issued this with the Anna Macken effigy. The other ones had the later effigies, and it has a mintage of 1.5 million. For the first year of issue, I'm not surprised. And the design in this is the Gosnez Castle. So obviously the castle's in ruins. So this is the main doorway, what's left of the wall. These walls are actually damaged, and there's no roof. So it looks like there's a side doorway as well there. Okay, so that one is pretty much just waiting to be recycled. Eventually it will be, because human societies will probably collapse sooner or later, and people will scavenge this for its own products. If not, nature would actually bring down those walls and turn it back into what it originally was. Anyway, so these coins, this one probably pick up for about $5 in circulated grade, and uncirculated grade you probably want to get better. Anyway, that is my spare scrap Jersey collection. Now, the place is a bit interesting. Most people don't go there. I probably will never ever go there in my lifetime. It's just too far. If I'm going to go to Europe, I'll probably just go to Italy or Greece. Anyway, I'm going to China in October. That should be fun. Thank you very much. Have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time, and take care.